Hi witches, listen be. This is why we're over here. Today's Monday, so happy Magic Monday to all of you guys. I am so super excited to be here with you guys. I waited the entire week for Mondays because I think about Monday every single day of the week until Monday gets here. I wake up early, I do all my chores really early because I want to have a big chunk of my day dedicated to all of you guys because you guys make me so very happy. Anyways, before we continue with this video, make sure you love my channel, you subscribe, thumbs up, give me a comment, hit the bell so you can get all my videos that I've been sharing with you guys once a week, maybe twice a week, and we can stay in contact. Also remember that you can email me at layerofthewitch@yahoo.com, layerofthewitch@yahoo.com, and you can also go look at my Facebook page, White Raven and Witches Lair. And I stay in contact with you guys. All right. So the video today is going to be about spirit animals. Few of you guys have requested this video. And I realized that it's a video that I should have done a long time ago and I haven't. And I don't understand why. There's not a particular way for you to get in contact with your animals, with your power animals. For everybody, this experience is very different, okay? And there's different ways and different times and different type of spirit animals that will present themselves to you throughout your life, okay? I have gathered a little list that pertains to me, things that I was thinking about it for this past week, trying to pay attention to my day and see how does my spirit animals talk to me, because sometimes you take this for granted because you're so used to it that you take it for granted. So I did a little list over here of ways that you can discover what your spirit animal is. One of you guys asked me for a spell for that. There's not necessarily a spell for you to get your spirit animal. It's more like a ritual maybe that you can do. If you want to do something more ritualistic, then I'm sorry about being redundant, but you do more like a ritual. But these are the ways that you can get in touch with your spirit animal. And if my somebody like my daughter will ask me, this is what I will tell her. Okay, so spirit animal. So the first thing that you have to do is observe. You're going to observe your surroundings, right? Every day when you go outside, Is there's any bird that you see that is speaking to you? Do you had an animal crossing your path? Is every day in your way to work, do you see a specific bird in the same place? Or squirrels? I mean, we see squirrels every day, and I think they bring us an everyday message. So I think squirrels are spirit animals for everybody because they bring messages. But you want to pay attention to your surroundings and when we say spirit animals, it could be from a ginormous animal like a giraffe and an elephant, a whale, a shark, to the smallest insects, like a little ant, like a little moth. All right. So you want to pay attention to that. Now, you want to pay attention to your animal encounters. Okay. Are you encountering an animal every day? Or one day out of nowhere, you encounter an animal that you never encounter in your surroundings, right? Your dreams. You have to pay attention to your dreams. Most of my spirit animals have revealed themselves to me through my dreams. All right. So you have to pay attention to your dreams. Your fears. Is there an animal out there that you're really, really afraid of? Like terrified? And that includes insects. Think about it and think why. Let me give you an example. All my life, I've been so terrified about alligators. Just terrified, guys. Just to think about alligators, it will just like put all the hairs on my skin to stand up. All right. And then it wasn't until I got to, and I'm talking about it and I'm getting goosebumps. And it wasn't until I got to Louisiana when I went to New Orleans and I went to the swamp. And I realized the connection that I have with the alligator. My fear was done instantly. The moment, the second I saw an alligator for the first time, I was in love with it. I had such respect for this alligator, and I honestly believe that he is in my life for a reason. I was very afraid of him, or this animal, and the moment that I saw this animal face to face, everything turned around. Let me give you another example, and you're probably gonna laugh at this example, but I'm gonna go to one extreme so you guys understand what I'm trying to tell you. Like many of you guys out there, I am so horrified about cockroaches. I don't like roaches. I will leave my house and not come back until you show me the dead corpse of a cockroach if I see a cockroach. All right? But think about it. What are the symbolism of a cockroach? She can't survive anything. She could be mixed with the worst of the worst places, darkest places in this earth, but she survives. So in the same way that I was horrified about alligators, horrified about cockroaches, those animals always have a message to you. All right? You want to listen to the message all these animals have for you. Now, another thing that I want to share with you guys is you have an animal that is pretty much put into this life, it's been with you throughout all your lives. And you can only know about that animal. And the way you can discover which animal this is, it could be a dog, it could be a cat, or it could be any other animal. Do you collect animals? Do you feel extremely connected to the wolf, to a snake? You're always going to feel connected to an animal, to a bear. And you need to communicate with that animal. And maybe before you go to bed, you think about the animal, you talk to the animal in your mind, and you try to connect with that particular animal. All right, so that's an animal that stays with you throughout all your lives. All right, another type of animal, spirit animal, that you're going to have within you are animals that present themselves to you in a specific situation. I am a mama bear, and even though I am not into bears that much. I am, however, extremely linked. My power animal in this, an animal that is with me all the time, is a leopard. It's a female leopard, and she's always with me. And she's not there necessarily to protect me. She is almost me in an animal shape. Like if I will shapeshift, I will be a leopard. All right, you see how other people is connected to the wolf. Other people is connected to the bear. Other people is connected to the shark. Other people is connected to a lion, to a giraffe, to an elephant. I am connected to the leopard. And she comes into my life whenever I'm going through hardships. And she's there to tell me, you're the biggest, baddest bitch in the bunch, and you got this. All right, so you're going to feel that in certain moments in your life, you're going to feel like you're thinking about an animal. You are seeing this animal on TV. You're seeing pictures of an animal on Facebook. If you're scrolling through your Facebook, there are animals that will present themselves to you on a specific moment. Like my leopard presented herself to me when I was going through my court cases many years ago. That I have talked to you guys about that, and she's been there with me ever since. I am also a bird, from hawks to eagles to crows, and you guys know that my magical name is White Raven because I feel related to that bird. Have I ever seen a white raven? Never, ever in my life. But he's my spirit animal. How did I know this? legit, guys, once you open your third eyes, once you open you turn down all your walls, or your protective walls to the spiritual world, because you're so conditioned to think that the spiritual world is something so unreal, or it's for people that is crazy. And some of you guys think that the spiritual world could be borderline evil with demons and stuff. No, once you lower your guards and you let the spiritual realm connect to you, you are going to start meeting all these helpers that have been throughout all your lives around you, ready to help and ready to bring you messages. All right. Another way that you can get spiritual animals is by the way they present themselves to you on a daily basis. I remember, I never shared this with you guys, but I remember one time when I was going to work, I parked my car, and in order to go to the building where I was working, I had to walk through a little bridge. And I will never forget that standing in the bridge, like eye contact with me, was a magnificent hawk. He did not move. He was just staring at me, looking at me, piercing my soul. And I know he was telling me a message. Another day, I've never, in all the years that I've been living in the United States, I've never seen a chipmunk. And when I was going through a specific time in my life, I remember I was driving to park in my house, and there was a chipmunk run right in front of my car. And those are messages, guys. You get messages all the time. Do you dream with spiders? What is the meaning of a spider? Right? So now you have the animal that is with you throughout all your life. It's a spirit animal that's going to be with you throughout all your life. And I know that deep in your heart, you know what animal that is. You don't have to do a ritual to say, hey, spirit animal, can you please come to me and tell me who you are? By this time, if you are a human, you already have a spirit animal that has always been with you, and you know what spirit animal that is. And that is not necessarily an animal that you love. It could be an animal that you fear, because that animal is put in here. It's put in your mind for a message for you. So learn, even from your fears, you want to learn. Okay? So you're going to have that animal. It could be more than one. And guys, can I tell you something? It doesn't necessarily have to look like the animals that we usually see. It could be a dragon. It could be a griffin. It could be a gargoyle. Because the limitations that we have over here in this earth as humans, oh, dragons don't exist. Oh, gargoyles don't exist. Oh, griffins don't exist. Those are human limitations. They're out there. So what I'm trying to say with all this, guys, is that your spirit animal don't necessarily have to be a regular animal that we see or we know in this human realm. It could be something from another realm. You guys know I had a magnificent experience with Sasquatch. I honestly think he chose me to see him. So I consider him one of my spirit animals. You're also going to have animals that are going to present themselves to you just temporarily while you go through some hardship or some moments. And they come in and out of your life. All right? Those are going to be helpers. And last but not least, you're going to have spirit animals that are going to show themselves to you on a specific moment. Meaning on a second, on a day that you're having some hardship with something. Or that your awareness is very awakened and you want to get some message from the universe. You're going to see a spirit animal. All right, those are the 3 types of spirit animals. There's probably a lot more, but those are the 3 that I can think about. So again, remember, what are you afraid of? What do you love? What are you curious about? And what do you feel in your heart that has been with you all of your life? All of your life. Meditate, sit down, close your eyes, and try to fly above the planet Earth and see where do you go. Do you want to go underwater? I have a mermaid shirt today because even though she's not a spirit as she's not an animal, she represents the water realm. So Do you feel like a mermaid? Maybe you want to go as a mermaid underwater and find your spirit animal. Maybe a dolphin is your spirit animal. Maybe a crab is your spirit animal. Who knows? Maybe some type of fish. Maybe the shark. Maybe the whale. All right? You have to search for your spirit animal. Yeah, there's not a spell that you can turn all these candles and all that stuff. Those are rituals. That is something that's going to put your mind in tune with the purpose, with your intentions. All right, so you can do anything. Use your imagination. You can use anything that's going to help you connect with the spiritual realm, with your inner self. All right, get rid of this. Get in touch with your inner self. Get in touch with your soul. Your soul transcends, guys. This flesh is so minute. It's so dirty in comparison with the beauty and how magnificent is our soul, and how endless can destroy it is our soul. All right, so you need to get in touch with that part, because that part knows we're always being connected. So again, meditate, think about it, invite your spirit animals to come into your dreams. Invite them. All right, until next time, witches, blessed be. Please make sure to thumbs up my video, share it, share the love. And if you have any questions, email me, layerofthewitch@yahoo.com, layerofthewitch@yahoo.com. I do not work for people, and I am getting ready to do a video for you guys on the Ouija board, and that video is going to be very interesting. All right, guys, until next time, stay wicked. Bye.